A new Dubuque Schools task force could soon recommend closing one of that district's 3 middle schools.
The Dubuque School Board created the group last month to find ways to address the district's financial constraints. KCRG TV9's Keegan Turnbow looks at how Jefferson Middle School could be closed in the name of efficiency.
I'm here in front of Dubuque's Jefferson Middle School. Dubuque School Board President Kate Parks tells me it's likely a newly formed task force will soon recommend closing this building.
I would be surprised if that didn't happen, not because our schools aren't great, but just because that's where, we've been looking at probably the most amount of savings that we could find.
Less than a month ago, the Dubuque School Board voted to close Hoover Elementary School. It's a move expected to save the district $1 million annually.
But that's not going to be all that the district needs to do to make sure that we're putting ourselves in a strong financial situation.
Parks agrees, saying more cuts are needed as state funding lags behind inflation.
The supplementary state aid that we get hasn't always kept up with that. Enrollment's been decreasing. So, these are variables that just make it really difficult to predict.
She says Jefferson Middle School is the most likely to face closure. The more than 100-year-old school is Dubuque's smallest middle school with about 450 students. But it's also seen a nearly 30% decline in enrollment since 2019, the largest decrease of any Dubuque middle school. Parks says Jefferson was also in line to face closure in a 2023 bond referendum.
That's kind of what was on the table a few years ago, and perhaps there will be a different outcome in terms of those discussions and where it leads, but it seems like that would be likely.
That 2023 proposal was estimated to save the district about $3.5 million annually. Parks says the task force is expected to make its recommendation on how the district can best save money in May or June. It's currently unclear on when a potential closure would take effect. In Dubuque, Keegan Turnbow, KCRG TV9 News.
And the Dubuque